Alright, we're back with more FF16, and there's a poll in chat for what games will be taken over in the slot for Final Fantasy. So make sure that you vote in that. I don't know why it jumped me up to the map when I did that, but what's this guy got to say?
Mind your step. The royalists didn't do us the courtesy of tidying up when they left.
Oh, of course not. This sacks of shit.
Bloody cowards!
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Cid's found anything.
I'll tell you one thing for nothing. That girl with the hooded bloke weren't his missus. More like his pet blimmin' curl. Ready to pounce.
Cheshire, are you someone's pet curl? Ready to pounce?
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on,
But...
I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
what makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Godric started beating up his paper bag in the box and fell asleep in it. Cats, they're special creatures. I like to put Mira's duck up on the side of the couch and then watch as she sees it and it tackles it off.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
Mummy?
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Cid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
Oh, that's kind of rude. We just saved their people and he's still already making demands of us. I'm gonna have to fight them.
Well, That took longer than expected. First time dismantling a barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the Caer when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting.
Alright, time to head to Caer
Road
Norvent.
south then. Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Sorry. Dudes, have you considered fighting a paper bag in a box and falling asleep in it like Godric? Maybe he's trying to teach you something. The joys of life.
Come back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Caer Norvent. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
I am.
If the Royalists were looking to take the Caer, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Birds. There we go, now we're spreading. Okay, so we're heading all the way down to here-ish. There's some stuff over here that we could probably check out, I think, but I think it might railroad you once you get a little closer.
Wrong way, friend.
It's over. That's enough.
Easy poisy. They don't stand a chance against Clive.
What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts. And he sent his best to execute it.
Speaking of which, we actually got a new bit of gear that we can equip. Two of them. We got the Badge of Might here. Awarded to soldiers for unparalleled display of courage on the battlefield. The feeling of accomplishment it enkindles in the recipient's heart is enough to enhance future performance. And the Cleric's Medallion. At a glance, what appears to be a holy relic, able to channel the power of the divine into curative energies, actually contains the dust of a light aspected crystal, known to be a catalyst for restorative arts. Alright, so we can equip all three of these for now. So we'll have a little more attack, a little more defense, and our potions will heal a little more. Just going down here because there could be treasure. It's always worth checking just your first time through. Don't see any, so. But you can sometimes find some good loot. Just hang out. There's a treasure chest. Yeah. And we got a meteorite in it. Meteorite's good for upgrading your gear, so.
Just lady dead. Stay down. Get up. You know what to do, boy.
Dead. That's what he has to do. Dead.
Tell your lady, you try.
It'll be back. Time to eat? No, don't eat. You don't need to eat. You've never needed to eat.
Caer Norvent. Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there. It's over.
Sadly, we're only about halfway to the skill that I want to learn, but that's fine. Okay, so there is actually an obelisk that's just up over here, but I don't think you can actually get it. I think it forces you. Yeah.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the Caer. Cid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
That Crusader does the same thing.
So, tell me about this, Benedikta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey?
Look at Caer Norvent. Alright, our goal is to go in there. What time is it? We got lots of time. Alright, once used as a stronghold, the Holy Empire has since disgarrisoned this strategic position along the neutral crystal belt and now employs it in the training of Imperial Army recruits.
The land has fallen. The eastern territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, and you alone.
remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
Look at that. He's also sleeping with this guy, this king, and not Kupka.
One of our sentries has failed to report, my lady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the Caer Norvent.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Cid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
Benedikta Harmon. Caer Norvent. Chester, do you wish that you could crawl through sewers to get into places? Headwind.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
Rats. Nice to know normal animals still exist within this universe too.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
We should start with the dungeons. Well, we don't really have a choice as this
They're
is
all empty.
And you're gonna give up?
Cid, this gate.
Need some help.
lift the gate.
What do you think?
When I was younger, my dad used to crawl through sewers all the time. He was a sewer maintenance guy, though, so that makes sense.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes.
To arms, man.
Stay down.
Oh, he dead. He dead. They all dead.
Where to next?
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
Alright, so it actually took me a bit to figure out where to go here when I first played. I don't know why I just didn't notice this.
How about a window?
Bloody show off.
I think there's two paths we can take here. I don't think we have a map for this area, so let's just go up here first.
We found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left.
I want to make sure there's no like treasure or something that we can pick up, which there might be. So let's go down here and check it out again. Okay, some Warite. And a potion. Look at that. We didn't need that. I don't think there's many actual like weapons that you get via the treasure chest in that. And there are some accessories that we can get. Dead. They hit the ground before they even knew what hit them. Alright, so we can go over here and advance onward. But I am actually going to backtrack a little bit here. And go the upper path. There's a reason for that, and that reason is I want EXP. Not to level up, but I actually want the AP so I can learn new abilities to show those off. Give you guys an idea of just how terrible I am at this game. Hey, congrats on catching Vector's favorite Pokemon, Cheshire.
This might take a while.
It's over.
Stay down.
There we go. I didn't see it also worthwhile because there's a treasure chest here with some 5 spools of steel silk. And now we're in this area.
Welcome back, Lord.
So this is the boss we just fought, basically, just... Oh shit, I didn't see what you tried to kept on. And down he goes. Alright, there are 2 doors we can use here. We're gonna use the one on the right first. Hey, Jeremy. Never mind. Fuck Whalmer. Okay. Go back real quick and see what was through the door in the middle. If that one was worth checking out. I like finding treasure. I like finding enemies. This might be the actual path we were going to take before. Yeah, okay, so this is where we were before. So all roads eventually would have led us back over here anyway, so... that Not a bad thing. Anyway, Jeremy, hello. Wilmer is Vector's favorite Pokemon, though. Why would you say fuck Wilmer? That's not next to Vector. He is a famous streamer, after all. Because you have one. But you should still be nice to Vector's favorite Pokemon. Wait, is this... Hang on. I think I just ended up back the way I came. The fuck did that happen? I did. Oops. My bad. Alright, so we went down here. And this leads to... Oh, okay, we gotta go over there. I got turned around, I apologize.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedikta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
The favor of fire, Scarlet Cyclone. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace Rising Flames here, even though I really like Rising Flames, with Scarlet Cyclone briefly. Oh, I forgot to show you. There's little stars on the side there. Beside the sword, there's 2 stars, and beside the stars, there's 3 stars. The sword means that you do it doesn't do as much damage, but this one does more stagger damage to the enemy, so you break the stagger meter a lot easier. We got the favor of fire, Scarlet Cyclone. Residual fire ether, having failed to dissipate on the battlefield, has instead manifested into a solid form not unlike crystal, but with an elemental purity that renders it far more potent, if not highly specialized, in its applications. Okay, this increases our Scarlet Cyclone damage by 8%. Would you say that someone with their own hat is like beating someone to death with their own skull? Killing someone with their own hat is like killing someone with their own skull? Not really, but it is kind of funny when you kill someone with their own hat.
All this bloody running. After them.
All this bloody running. After this fight, we'll probably take a break. Attacking an opponent from the front while it's guarding will deal no damage. Circle to the rear to penetrate its defenses. Certain basic abilities such as Burning Blade and Charge Magic, as well as iconic abilities such as Phoenix's Rising Flame, can instantly break an opponent's guard, even when delivered from the front.
They were expected.
You don't say. That's enough.
What? How do you hit me through that?
Stay down. It's over. Get him.
Yeah, look at that precision stick.
That's enough.
Pretty sure if you get here, sucks for you, buddy. There's sandbagging me. Anyway, pretty sure if you get here on hard mode, there's a dude with a giant cannon who tries to fuck on you. Oh yeah, we leveled up. Perfecto. Alright, guys, Jeremy, hello. How are you doing today? I hope your day is excellent, but before we go into the cathedral, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, we got more Final Fantasy 16 for you.